I'm Bob Hallmark in studio in Longview today, and we're going to talk a little bit about an East Texas town that is in a full excitement and energized right now over their high school basketball team going to the state tournament. And this is a big deal. Now, for anybody who's never actually seen one of these in person, it is the experience of a lifetime for the kids, and certainly something that every individual that lives in these small cities, parents, whether you're just a casual observer, everybody wants to go to these things. And it's being held in San Antonio. And we are joined right now, and I'll tell you who the team is now. We're joined right now by Tatum head basketball coach Brett Carr, who's in the Alamo City. And Brett, I guess talk about this. It was talk a little bit about the journey, about how you got here.
Well, we knew we would. UIL chose to divide each classification this year, so it was like football. So we kind of knew we would be a big school the entire year because we had kind of looked at who was playing well and who probably was getting in the playoffs, who wouldn't. But so anyway, when that lined up, man, we looked at our schedule and it was a juggernaut. I mean, just it seemed like every good team in our region was stacked in the way of us making it here. And we had to go through a 34-0 Liberty Ilu, and then if we got through them, we were going to face a traditional Power and Ponder. And then, by the time you get to a regional final, it doesn't matter who you're playing. Somebody who makes it to a regional final can play. And, we faced Jefferson, who is a nemesis that we are very familiar with because we've been in the district a number of years. And then after that, you go to the state semifinal, and that's a tough game now because it's not included in the Final Four. You got to play at a neutral site. And so we played Iowa Park. So, I mean, man, our kids really had to just claw and scrap to get here. We had to beat some really traditionally powerful teams, well-coached teams. So, man, we feel so fortunate to be here just because of who we've been through. But, we're sitting here at 31-2, and we feel like we've played an outstanding schedule, even prior to that prepared us. So, I mean, this is every kid's dream. It's why it's like you said, it doesn't even matter what sport it is to get to play in the state championship game. I mean, that's why kids do it. It's why coaches coach.
Now let's talk a little bit about that 31-2, pretty impressive record. First of all, tell everybody what division you're playing in too. So we are specific.
We are Division I, Class 3A. And, we're sitting here at 31-2, and honestly, that's a blessing because you look at your schedule and, as a coach, I think I'm a pretty positive guy. But, a lot of times you look at me like, man, when we go through that, we could be sitting there at 500 or something. But, our kids have been very resilient this year. Seems like they've found a way to win. And even in the two games we lost, I mean, one was to number one in Class 3A Koontz, and we lost. Honestly, we had a chance to win it, and we coughed the ball up at the buzzer and didn't get a last shot off. And then the other one was in double overtime to Jefferson, who we beat in the regional final. So, I mean, it's been a great year, great schedule, very competitive. If you'd ever told me we'd be 31-2 at this point, I probably would have taken those odds because that's very difficult to do. But like I said, our kids have been resilient. I think they bought into what we do, and we've gotten better at it. So, and now we're here, and we're facing another Power in Columbus who just came off a state championship in football, and now those kids, I'm sure, are wanting to pull off the double duo. So, I mean, our work's cut out for us, but I think our kids are up for it. I think they're excited about it. They certainly have been excited since we came down here last night.
All right, you had a practice today already. Your kids, I'm sure, are very sharp at this point. It's a matter of just getting them ready. I don't know how long you've been head coach out there, but you have to instill a sense of grit into your kids.
Oh, yeah. That's a great word. That's a great word. No, I've been in Tatum for 23 years, and I was there for 12 years, and then I kind of went into private business for 2 years, and then came back, and been here for 9 years. So, I mean, that it's my home. Their family does. We've coined the term Tatum America a long time ago because our town is I mean, when we do something, we want to do it the best we can do it. The townspeople, it's important to them that we challenge our kids, and so they give us lots of support. And honestly, I don't think I've ever had this kind of support. This is our 5th trip to the state tournament since I've been there, but I mean, it's been amazing. The whole trip's been amazing. Just having the people behind us, the administration behind us. It's been a kind of a dream run.
Now, nobody that I have ever known or ever played with went to a tournament with the intention of losing. And I know that you probably have instilled in your kids, it's a new season now. We start off 0-0 right now, and now it's just a matter of let's take one game at a time and let's win one game at a time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I honestly, I think our kids know that. We start 4 seniors and a junior. They put in a lot of work. In the summer, we played. We always go to TABC camp. We went to Louisiana Tech camp. I mean, they've got an investment. When you got kids that have an investment, it's. I mean, I think grit is a good word for them. They've showed a lot of grit, and they know that it's simple things that win these games. You're about to walk in a giant arena that you have not played in, and so it comes down to the fundamentals. And we always tell them play hard, smart, and together. And I think they've done a good job doing that.
Now we come to the city. I noticed that there were signs posted out there, go Eagles,
Yeah.
that sort of
Yeah.
thing. It's one of those things that's almost like a Norman Rockwell poster. It's small
Yeah,
town
sure.
America.
Yeah.
And it's got to be great to know that you not only have the support of the school, but you have the support of everybody in town as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, our town's amazing. And I don't think it matters what we do, what sport it is. But, I've told this story before. When I got there 23 years ago, we had a dream season then. I think it's a special place. I think people are Tatum Eagles and they're Americans. And so, I mean, when we have something to this magnitude, they rally around, and it's really beautiful to watch. And sometimes, even as a coach, you sit back on the sideline, you look up there, and you're like, "That's amazing to see that kind of crowd and to see them that excited about our kids." And so, it's been magnificent.
Well, like I said, it's an exciting time for the city and for your kids. I guess your best hope at this time is when you hit the floor, you guys will be ready and hopefully bring back a championship.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, hay's in the barn. It's time to go and have a good time. So I think they're fired up. Best thing we can do is get a good night's rest and then show up in the morning and do what we do.
All right, Coach Carr, congratulations and best of luck in the tournament. Go out and get that championship, man.
Yes, sir. God bless.
All right. And we'll have much more on this story tonight on KLTV 7 News. For KLTV Web Extra, I'm Bob Hallmark.